everyone, welcome to Rebel Realm. It's Emily, and I am joined by my co-host,
Astil.
And we are Cosplay Realm. We are the two gals making the magazine.
It's just us.
It's just us.
Yep.
And we're here to make a podcast today and bring it to you guys.
Because we love you.
The listeners.
Yeah, and the readers.
There's one person listening to this right now, and it's your fiance.
Yeah, that's fine.
Hi, Gibby.
Hi, Gibby. I love you.
Rebel Realm is going to be a pop culture podcast. Basically, we're going to talk about all of our faves, our fave movies, fave video games, fave comics,
TV shows.
all the faves.
Yeah.
All the faves.
Yeah. With potentially also talking about cosplay or maybe interviewing people.
Yeah,
someday.
we're going to have some guests on here. Guests are going to be from all kinds of things. But yeah, definitely cosplayers, photographers, for sure. Also, you guys can let us know who you'd like to see as a guest. Contact them. Send them our way. Or vice versa. Either way. We'll come and get you.
Yeah. We're here for you.
We're here for you. And we'd also just like to give a massive shout out to Blue Microphone. They really hooked us up and gave us an amazing microphone to bring this podcast to everyone. We are really excited to be doing a blog post about it, and we are going to be doing a review on it. It's truly an amazing, super easy to use mic. If you want to get started on YouTube, gaming videos, Twitch streaming, this would be a great mic for Twitch streaming.
I just recorded a gaming video with it last night, I think. Or the
If you
night
guys
before.
are wondering what mic it is, it's the Yeti. Is there a version of it? Just the Yeti?
Just the Yeti whiteout, but whiteout's just the color.
Yeah,
They
we
come
got
in
the
different
whiteout color. Very aesthetic, very nice.
Very pretty.
Yeah, we love it. We are also going to be talking a little bit about the July issue of Cosplay Realm, which is Marvel, the Marvel issue. We are so excited. We are riding the hype of Infinity War, and also E3 announcements, Spider-Man, soon to come, and that is some stuff that we will be diving into. If that sounds like something you're into, hang out with us for
and also
roughly 30 minutes.
Around that, yeah. But also this month, if you haven't seen it yet, is the gaming issue, so fingers.
She moved her
I
fingers,
was excited.
jazz hands.
Yeah.
Which is sad. You can't see that.
I'm excited
She was
about
jazz handsing with her voice.
Yeah. But this month's issue is the gaming issue to kind of tie in with all the E3 stuff. If you haven't seen that yet,
perfect timing.
Definitely go pick it up. There's lots of like Twitch streamers, cosplayers, an amazing gaming chair.
Yeah, from Techni Sport.
Yep. Yeah, and it's super comfortable and super like helps with your posture so much.
Yeah, Jess, her back can get really painful.
Yeah, my back's really messed up.
Yeah.
So
I was trying to say it like nice. I didn't want to be like Jess's back is screwed.
No,
but
it's messed up. I have a ton of back issues and like pain issues. So like sitting up straight and having good posture helps me so much. So having the chair to help me with that is like life-changing.
yeah, so if you guys want to see stuff like that, you know where to find it. And we're going to be doing a blog post on the chair as well.
Yep.
So you guys can see and just know that it's worth it. But enough of those shout outs. Let's get right into it. Thor Ragnarok just got put on Netflix, and it is such a good movie.
Yeah.
We love Thor Ragnarok here over at CRM.
I love everything Thor, really.
Yeah, I'm in a Thor place right now.
Thor's so good.
I never really appreciated Thor, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know how.
I kind of like ignored him. I thought Natalie Portman was a bit of a dull...
The strongest Avenger? Excuse me?
Natalie Portman?
No,
is
Thor,
the strongest
but
Avenger.
her too.
Yeah.
She's the strongest of anything.
Well, I used to have a Loki fan blog back in, I think, 2013, and it was called Luscious Loki. .tumblr.com.
Yeah.
Maybe it's still up there. Check it out.
Yeah.
Check it out. Maybe don't check it out.
Yeah.
Actually, probably please don't.
Yeah. I would not direct anyone to my old Tumblrs if they were still around.
Yeah, I was big into the Loki. I guess.
But you didn't appreciate Thor, though?
No, I didn't care about Thor. I was like, who would care about Thor when there's Loki?
do.
I loved those Hot Topic villains, you know?
Yeah.
Like Kylo Ren, and I mean, I realized that I have a type of favorite character, and that is a misunderstood villain with greasy shoulder length hair. I love
in a dark past.
In a dark past that we're moving forward from. The redemption arc, you could say.
Redemption arcs are always good stories, though.
Like, I love Kylo Ren. I love the Winter Soldier. Bucky is my husband. I love him.
Your boy.
My boy.
Yeah.
And Loki is my boy.
Yeah.
You know what? This is a perfect segue because I don't think Loki is dead.
Oh, I don't think so.
A controversial yet bold statement.
We forgot to say there's spoilers in this podcast.
Okay,
by the way,
spoilers.
We'll put it in the description.
Loki is dead.
In air quotes.
Kind of, air quotes. And people like Aistel's fiance, Gibby, are convinced that he's dead and gone, but we have an unverified source, so it kind of means nothing, that says that Loki and Quicksilver will be making a comeback in Avengers 4.
Okay, but speaking of, like, Marvel characters that you don't care about, I really don't care about Quicksilver. In, like,
I forgot he existed until I saw that tweet.
Yeah.
I did.
In MCU, in the X-Men movies, Quicksilver's really cool. I like him a lot.
Did Age of Ultron even happen, though? Is that real? It doesn't feel real.
Yeah, I don't know the timeline of those movies, so they're confusing, but they're entertaining.
I haven't seen that movie in a long time.
I haven't either.
But I find myself rewatching Civil War a lot. I really liked Civil War.
Yeah.
And Winter Soldier for obvious reasons. My boy, Bucky. Yeah. But, I guess we can go into Infinity War here. What did you think initially of Infinity War when you saw it? Were you one of those people that was crying? Were you kind of expecting all of the deaths? And were you just I was kind of almost desensitized to it when, by the time Black Panther had, dissolved away, I was like, oh, he's not going anywhere. Yeah. Really. There's no way.
Yeah. Yeah, because he just came out. Everyone's in love with Black Panther. Like, we know I'm pretty sure they're all coming back. But, like, when it was happening, I wasn't like, oh, I'm so emotional. I was just, like, in shock. I was like, wait, what? Yeah. What? The only part that made me actually cry was fucking Spider-Man.
Don't even go there with me.
Oh my god.
Spider-Man means so much to me. It has been one of my favorite series since I was a kid. When Tobey Maguire put on the suit and we grew up with that. Slinging webs.
Yeah.
I loved Spider-Man 2 with Doc Ock.
Yeah.
It's still such a great superhero movie, in my opinion. I think it was the first movie I saw in theaters as well.
Really?
Yeah. Because I was kind of spooked by Doc Ock's arms. Yeah. Because they were really loud in the theater, I remember.
Yeah. The first movie I ever saw in theaters was Mulan when I was like 2.
I was really hesitant, actually, to accept Tom Holland as Spider-Man.
But he's done such a good job.
Yeah, no, he's so perfect. He's so amazing. My opinion on him has completely changed. I think he is a phenomenal actor. I think he fits the innocence and playfulness, kind of having superpowers as a teenager and a kid.
Yeah, he's not like a super dark, serious hero, but he's not all out on comedy like Deadpool. He's a good man.
Right.
Yeah.
But oh my gosh, when I found out that scene with him was improvised with Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it tore my heart out. I was like, what a talented young dude.
Yeah.
What a guy.
Old is he? Is he like our age?
He's 21. Yeah, so I think he just had a birthday. I think he might be a little bit older than us. Okay. By the way, we're both 21. Fun fact.
I'm 22. My birthday was last week.
Come on, your birthday was last week. You're still basically 21. Yeah. I painted Jess. I've been calling you Jess, and
it's fine.
I can edit it out if you want.
No, I don't care. It's like the intro, but I don't care if you call me Jess.
Yeah. Jess's World of Warcraft character is named Aistel, and it's kind of her. It's her cosplay alias.
Yeah, that's my username on everything online.
So you can call her Aistel, but she's basically my sister, so it slips out. The Jess.
Yeah.
But she calls me M, so we each have little nicknames.
Yeah. Except your nickname for me is just my real name.
Yeah. Yeah. But you know what I mean. It's fine. Yeah. But Spider-Man?
Yeah, we're talking about Spider-Man.
Yeah, just how old he is.
Yeah.
Yeah. He has such good chemistry with Robert Downey Jr. Not in a weird way. I don't mean that in a weird way, but like they act really well together.
Yeah, they go off each other.
It seems like Robert Downey Jr. kind of loves having him as like his movie son.
Yeah.
And he really plays the dad role so well that, that Peter doesn't have. He just has Aunt May, who's doing her very best. Aunt May just keeps getting younger and more attractive.
The thing, yeah.
Because in the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, Aunt May is an older woman.
Yeah. Can I be real with you? I never saw the other Spider-Man. The one.
Oh no, Andrew Garfield?
Yeah, I never saw
the Amazing. I believe that's the Amazing Spider-Man is what they
I never
called
saw
that.
it.
I saw the first one. No, I guess I did see them because I remember Gwen Stacy dying in it, and I actually was affected by it, and I was like, wow, that was really sad and surprisingly well done. But I just think Andrew Garfield he's a good actor, but he's too cool. He has too nice of hair.
Yeah.
And
Spider-Man's a little dork.
Yeah, he's a little dork.
Yeah.
I mean, his Spider-Man was good. No hate to Andrew Garfield, but yeah, I think Tom Holland has dethroned Tobey Maguire for fave Spidey for me. And there's just so much amazing Spider-Man content coming out right now.
Yeah.
The Spider-Man PS4 Sony exclusive video game that's coming out in, I believe, September. And it kind of plays like Arkham Asylum, but it has a ton of classic Spider-Man villains all coming together.
Yeah.
And at the end of the trailer that we were shown, another villain popped out that they were all working for. And so everyone is kind of guessing who it was.
Nope.
So that's a little bit of a cliffhanger there.
You gotta play the game to find out.
Yeah, they got him.
Yeah.
And then the Into the Spider-Verse trailer came out about
that was
a
so
week ago
good.
at this point.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, so cool.
The animation looks amazing in that.
Yeah, really, really cool. Almost like a comic book.
Yeah, they did a really good job like blending like the colors, the pops of like lines and like shapes and stuff.
Yeah, just shapes, patterns. Yeah. And the colors are so... The color palette is so comic book.
Yeah.
And I have recently been getting really into reading Spider-Man comics, and I just started Superior Spider-Man, which is when Doc Ock takes over Peter Parker's body and lives as this ruthless, villainous Spider-Man. It's so cool.
Yeah.
And then I also started reading I believe I hit the Spider-Verse arc in The Amazing Spider-Man, the reboot in The Amazing Spider-Man from 2014. And it was when the Inheritors are hunting down all of the spider people, creatures, Spider-Pig, Spider-Gwen, Miles Morales, all of them.
Universe Spider-Man.
Amazing
people.
story. Totally would recommend if you're looking into getting into some comic books. Super cool.
Have you ever read the Civil War comics?
I actually haven't. No, and I love the Civil
them.
War story.
Yeah, you should definitely check that out. That was the first one, like the first real comic I read to get into like reading Marvel comics was the first Civil War storyline.
I've heard that the movie was very different than the comics, and a lot of people didn't like that.
There's a lot of characters in the comic that are not in the movie, which is a huge part of it. I think the X-Men were somewhat involved.
Really?
Not much, but like they showed up at one point.
Is there an X-Men movie coming out? I feel like I just saw something.
The last thing I remember seeing, there's a New Mutants movie I think is happening, but it's like marketed as a horror movie and not as a superhero movie.
Okay.
I'm very wary of it, but it's happening.
Okay.
And it will technically be Magic. My favorite X-Men character is Magic. It'll be her first like live action film appearance, and I'm a little bit
nervous.
Yeah, nervous. Somewhat
Has she been cast?
Yeah. The actress, the only thing I've seen her in, she was in that movie The Witch, which is...
Who is she? Do you know her name?
I forgot her name.
That's okay.
I can picture her face in my head. She was in The Witch, and she was in that movie Split with...
I haven't seen that either.
Yeah. That was a strange movie.
Yeah, I heard that. Who would you say is your favorite Marvel character, and why?
Magic still.
Magic?
Yeah, she's like super interesting to me. But generally, like, any of the X-Men are my favorites.
Yeah, you like X-Men a lot, and I'm not very familiar with X-Men.
Yeah, I love all of the X-Men storylines. I feel like they're very relatable characters, especially for people that are sort of outcasts of society. Like, anything that's, like, not normal about you can somehow be related to things in the X-Men. Your LGBT, like, anything that is, like, not the norm of society, that is, like, an outcast that's not regular, can sort of relate to things with the X-Men.
Yeah, I've heard that. Yeah.
It's also very interesting that they're superheroes, but they're not celebrated superheroes. They're not like, the X-Men are here to save us. Like, people are, like, racist to them. They're like, oh, those damn muties coming in and ruining my life.
Yeah.
And it's very interesting to see characters that are, like, have these amazing powers and stuff, and they're not like, oh, yay, these people.
That's pretty different compared... Well, I guess, I mean, Spider-Man is seen by the media as a menace.
Yeah.
But I will say the population loves Spider-Man.
Get me pictures of the Spider-Man.
Yeah. What Jess and I are excited about is some Spider-Gwen in the Into the Spider-Verse.
Yeah,
we saw a little of that, and Jess and I are both Spider-Gwen fans.
Yeah.
And I will say, Spider-Gwen and Silk, their origin stories and standalone comics are not written as well, and they're amazing in the, I would say, overall universe. And I you know, if you're not really digging the comics, check out some other storylines.
Yeah.
And
it all depends on, like, what writers you like, what artists you like.
The art of the standalone comics is amazing.
Yeah.
Definitely. But writing-wise, read better. Superior Spider-Man has amazing writing. What we were talking about on the drive over here was actually Iron Man 3, which is kind of not a fan favorite in the Marvel MCU.
Yeah.
Oh, the Marvel MCU. That's a little... Wouldn't it be MCU?
It's just
MCU.
Yeah. That's Marvel Canon Universe.
I enjoyed Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it in a while, to be fair. But, you know, that movie definitely tackled some pretty heavy topics.
Seeing, like, mental illness and, like, the effects of these things in these characters.
Especially, like, a strong man like Tony Stark.
Dealing with emotions.
A cool guy.
Yeah.
Tony Stark. Falling apart, kind of.
Yeah. And, like, New York attack was this terrible thing. So many people probably died in it. And I'm glad it's not something that's just, like, ignored. Like, oh, yeah, we saved the day, we're fine.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, there was some, like, terrible consequences of that. And the characters have to deal with that and come to terms with that.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't mean to speak for both of us, but we both struggle with anxiety and depression.
Yeah.
And I personally use, I guess, pop culture and things like Marvel and comic books and movies to help with my anxiety and depression and to relate to the characters like you were talking about with the X-Men. Yeah. For me, it's not personally X-Men, but, you know, for you, it is. And I think that's what's so cool and unifying about this kind of stuff.
Yeah, I think that's why, like, representation in media is so important for people to find themselves in.
Yeah, to relate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Find yourself in the characters, in the stories.
I think that's what's so exciting about Miles Morales getting his own movie, really, and having Peter Parker be kind of put to the side for a second and letting an amazing character have a story. And hopefully it translates into eventually live action.
Yeah.
And there's a live action Miles. That would be so cool. Yeah. Really want to see that. That kind of translates into some stuff that went on at E3. The Last of Us 2 was... more information was released on it, and we got some gameplay of it, and we got this pretty intense and brutal cinematic of Ellie dancing with her, what we presume to be girlfriend, and they share a kiss. Then it flashes to gameplay and then some new combat, some really intense graphic violence going on, which some people are saying is too much. But, I mean, to be fair, it is the kind of game. The first one was pretty gruesome as well.
Yeah.
The clickers were nasty, but super cool.
Yeah.
Monsters. Ellie is... I mean, I don't mean to put a label on it. I believe she's a lesbian. She might be bi, but I think she's a lesbian.
Yeah.
And she's interested in girls. I guess that's all that matters. And it's really not a big deal. And in a DLC for the first game, it was pretty much stated that she was into girls.
Yeah.
And a bunch of people are up in arms about Ellie being into girls.
Yeah.
And I just think it's so ridiculous because we've waited so long for this game. We don't have a release date yet, but it's still cool to see
What
more stuff going on in it. And it's such an intricate, detailed game. It's gonna take a lot of time.
Yeah.
So it makes sense.
Yeah. Like the new God of War took like years to
I mean, Death Stranding there's been trailers coming out for that for years.
Yeah.
And everyone is just even, I mean, we could talk about that.
Yeah.
Did you see that trailer?
I don't think I did.
The baby butt?
No.
Norman Reedus and the baby?
I didn't see this
No.
one.
Oh my gosh.
I missed out.
We only have more questions about Death Stranding.
Oh, good.
But I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Very confused.
Yeah.
When will we find out about Death Stranding? We do not know. E3 this year was good.
Yeah.
It was pretty good. The Microsoft conference is never my fave.
No.
Never.
No. But it was interesting. They
announced Kingdom Hearts 3 during that, I believe.
Well, they announced
they
it before,
sprinkled it in.
They are having Kingdom Hearts on an Xbox game, which is crazy because all previous Kingdom Hearts have been on like PlayStations, except for some Nintendo ones. There was one on a Nintendo DS. There's a lot of Kingdom Hearts games.
I've never played Kingdom Hearts, but I know that people are very excited about it.
Yes, it looks amazing. I played the first two Kingdom Hearts and I played the Nintendo DS one. I feel very overwhelmed because there's so many Kingdom Hearts games and I feel like I'm missing out on a lot and I don't know how to catch up at this point.
Sure. Yeah. What else at E3 was I... Oh my gosh. What? So I was most excited about Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
And Spider-Man, PS4. I'm trying to think of what else.
The Bethesda conference.
Yeah, that was great.
A lot of people are mixed opinions about the new Fallout because...
Oh, yes, the online multiplayer.
Yeah, because I think it has to be online. It's not like choose if you're online or single player. It's just an online experience. So a lot of people kind of going back and forth of like, some people don't want that. Some people think it'll be interesting and cool. I think it would be best to have like the option if people want it. But if you don't want it, be able to turn it off. But then they also announced the new Skyrim.
At the very end.
Yeah, or well, not Skyrim, the new Elder Scrolls.
What is Elder Scrolls 6, I think.
Yeah. They haven't said where it is yet, so people are all like speculating like which area is it going to take place in. It was just like a view of a
It was like a mountain.
Yeah. But people have been looking forward to new Elder Scrolls content for forever, pretty much, because they just keep rehashing Skyrim and trying to push Elder Scrolls Online, which is not really happening.
Yeah, they did. They tried real hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. What was your guys' favorite E3 moment? Tweet us. Let us know. We have a Twitter. Check out Cosplay Realm. And maybe we'll make a Rebel Realm Twitter. I don't know. I think keeping it all under one Twitter is fine.
I think just having one is fine.
Yeah. You know, when you start having too many accounts,
it gets crazy.
It gets rough.
It's hard to manage so many accounts, too.
It is. Mm-hmm. What would you say is your... Do you have a Marvel ship of two characters? What's your ship? Do you have a ship?
I like...
You like Vision and Scarlet Witch, right?
I just really like Vision. I think that's why I care about
Scarlet Witch is just like, okay.
She's just part of it because I want Vision to be happy.
Okay. Oh, that's so pure.
Yeah. But also...
But she just killed him. He died twice in front of...
She didn't want to. Imagine
she's so strong.
The suffering.
Yeah.
The pain of having
and
to
she's
kill...
holding Thanos back while she's killing her boyfriend.
The pain of having to kill someone you love so you can save the world, and then having it not matter and having him get killed again anyways, and then everything still goes to shit. I also like Colossus and Kitty Pryde. I just really like Colossus too, but I also like him and Kitty Pryde. It's very cute.
She loves him.
I love him a lot.
She loves him. We have a really cool order coming in from Big Bad Toy Store, and we have a Colossus to show you guys, and we will be doing an unboxing and review of the Marvel Select Colossus, and we also have some other really exciting stuff that I'm not gonna say, because, I mean, keep them guessing, right?
Yeah.
But what if Loki doesn't come back? I'll be sad.
Loki
because
has died so many times.
I know, but I also think that would be kind of shitty thing for Marvel to do to Tom Hiddleston and Loki as a character. And he's come so far.
Such a beloved character by the fandom too.
Yeah. I think it would be crazy to flick him away.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
And wasn't after the first Avengers, didn't he know that Thanos wanted to kill him for years?
Yeah, that's why he was all, like, freaked out.
So he's gonna stab him with a knife? I don't think so.
No.
No way.
No.
I'm just a Loki stan, though, so I could be crazy. But I think he's smarter than that, to be honest. Where's Jane Foster, by the way?
Oh, him...
Is that Jane Foster?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thor and her broke up off screen. So there's, like, not really an explanation. I don't know why or what happened to her.
It's so he could be with his loving big green boyfriend.
Oh, no.
Gladiator Hulk.
I don't think that's what they intended.
Only Gladiator Hulk, though, not regular Hulk. No.
Yeah.
I thought that was crazy in Thor Ragnarok when they had the Hulk parade and everyone was, like, wearing Hulk masks and dancing. That was wild. That was like a fever dream.
Yeah.
But Thor Ragnarok was a bit of a fever dream
in
as
general,
well.
Yeah.
Oh my god, the use of Immigrant Song, though, with that scene of Thor going... Is there a word?
Ham?
Super Saiyan?
Going Super Saiyan? Yeah.
Well, I think, like, Stormbreaker is the new weapon.
Yeah.
But that's not the lightning and thunder, like, flowing through him.
That's just him now.
But Thor Ragnarok set up Infinity War so well.
Yeah. Like, if you missed that, I think you would have a lot of questions.
At the end, it
Infinity
bleeds in, like, 10 minutes later. It's the beginning of Infinity War.
Yeah.
And you're like, you know, and then it gets very dark immediately, and then Loki dies.
Yeah.
Heimdall gets wrecked.
Gets got. Yeah.
Like, real quick.
Yeah.
Gets got. Yeah. Exactly. What'd you think of Bucky being the first one to go and just looking so sad and going, Steve,
I don't feel so good.
how dare you? You can't do that to me. Yeah, that was really...
That was when the shock set in for me. I'm like, wait,
oh, me
what?
too. I was like, what? We didn't even get, like, a good reunion between Cap and Bucky. Like,
No, enough of that.
I haven't seen Black Panther either, and I know that Bucky is in Wakanda.
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
Getting his arm fixed, I think. Because he has a new arm in Infinity War.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the red star. But I think it's cool that Loki's death did kind of trigger Thor into this madness rage of being a badass, even though he is a badass. But it was like badass times 2 or 3, maybe.
A little extra on top.
Little extra. Yeah. Is anyone super excited for Ant-Man and the Wasp?
I know of. I was thinking about this the other day. Like, when I saw the first Ant-Man movie, I was like, yeah, this was funny. This was good. I like this.
I haven't seen that either.
And then I forgot about it after. And then when they, like, he was in Civil War, and I was like, oh yeah, Ant-Man's a thing. And then Infinity War, he wasn't even in it. They mentioned him, like, once. So they're like, oh, he's busy. He's doing something else. Like, I don't know how, in such a galactic event, how anyone could be like, oh, I don't want to be part of that. I don't want to save the whole universe. Like, Hawkeye being like, oh, I'll help defend New York, but, like, not gonna defend the whole universe. That's where I draw the line.
Yeah.
Where were they? Why were they not there?
Well, there's a theory. I keep talking about Loki, but there's a theory that Loki actually inhabited Bruce Banner's body, and that's why he can't go Hulk. I don't know if that has any. I
don't think that would have anything to do with the other people not showing.
Well, no, it didn't, but it made me think of it. Okay. But there's no connection really. I'm just throwing it out there. That my train of thought did go there.
Go back to Loki.
So that was pretty much the first episode of Rebel Realm, guys.
Yeah. Thank you for checking it out.
Yeah, if you're still with us,
thank you.
Papa bless.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
That's amazing. We hope you join us for episode 2.
Yeah, which we'll be doing this bi-weekly, so not next week, but the week after that you can find the next episode.
And we're going to try to get this on Spotify, iTunes, maybe SoundCloud, all the streaming places.
I don't know how to do this, but we'll do it.
Well, we have to get it up somewhere.
Yeah.
It can't just live
in my
laptop. Yeah. No one would be listening. No one would hear.
Yeah.
The Marvel issue comes out on July 1st at midnight Eastern Standard Time. And you have 9 days left to get your Marvel cosplay or photography into us to be a part of it. We want you to be a part of it. Yeah. Join us. Avengers Assemble.
Yeah.
Unenthusiastic, yeah.
Yeah, trying to clap.
Yeah, great. It's really great.
No,
Yeah.
it is though.
It is.
I'm excited for it. We have so many cool things for it.
We have a ton of cool stuff coming up for it, and like we said earlier, check out that blog post on the Yeti by Blue Microphone. It's gonna go up soon, and we'll get that going. Let us know how you guys liked it in, I guess, the comments below.
Yeah, if we're on a site that has comments. Like
wherever.
Spotify doesn't have comments.
Yeah, or you could tweet us.
Yeah.
Or, you
tweet
know.
us, message us on Instagram, Facebook,
Yeah.
any of those things. If there's someone you want as a guest, tell them or tell us.
We'll try to get them.
Yeah. We also want to try to get guests of, like, people who are in the magazine and stuff like that.
Yeah, it would be cool to kind of just be able to hang out with the people that we're featuring.
Yeah.
Just to, I mean, we do interviews, but
get to know them better on
you
a
know,
more personal level.
Yeah,
kind of.
hearing someone's voice is different than reading an
it.
interview. Yeah, for sure. If you guys have any questions, always our emails and DMs are open. And we hope you guys have an awesome day.
Yeah.
Thanks
for being here.
Thank you.
Thank
Please.
you. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Amazing. Bye.
Bye.